Tree and Shiv Place. Today we're going to be doing growing crystal geodes. I'll show you the front and I'll show you the back. So on the front here, it says, discover the science behind glowing crystals. And here it says glowing crystal geode. And over here it says, it comes with a bonus 18-inch times 24-inch poster. Now I'm going to show you the back. So this looks kind of picture instruction. So you have a pop solution, paint it with some white stuff, and then you have paint it with some pink color stuff, and then you wait. Let's just wait inside and get the instructions. Here it says, fun, fresh educational kits where science meets style. Nerdy is cool. Learning is fun, and individually is key. You can be fashionable and a super cool scientist at all the same time. All at the same time. Let's get started. Let's open the box and see what's inside. There's a little cupboard tray here. No, there's the instructions. Something green in here. Is it? It's the rock your glow poster. Ooh. Yeah. Why is this so taped together? Meh. Oh, I got it. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've opened the package, and in here there's some aluminium sulphate, more aluminium sulphate, and then some plaster mix, and then a testing kit, which is right in here. So in here we have our mold. We have paints, pink and purple. We have our paints, pink and purple. We have our dye. My color is yellow. And our paintbrush. And we have our beaker. And we have a little flashlight that lights up. And we have a popsicle stick. Okay, so that's what we have inside. Let's get started. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the instructions now. This has 3 parts. Part 1 is called growing your star crystals. Part 2 is making your geode. And step 3 is crystallizing your geode. We're going to be doing step 1 first. Growing your starter crystals. Okay. Step 1 is to spread out some newspapers under your work area before you start. We already did that. Yep. And lay all of your materials out in front of you before you begin. We already did that too and told it to you guys. Ask an adult to boil 175 milliliters of water. Already did that. Right there. And there. Then, carefully pour the water into a large glass cup or bowl. You already did that. Yeah. Then, let's do step 2. Pour about 50 milliliters of aluminum sulphate into the same cup or bowl and stir with the included plastic stir stick, the popsicle stick. Yeah. So, we already added 50 milliliters of aluminum sulphate. Now, we're going to pour it in here. Now, to stir it. Oh, and also it says, then add a pinch of the fluorescent dye. Here it is. Yeah, I already put my fluorescent dyes in there. Then mix them. Pour that. It's just like so satisfying at the moment. Mix it well. We want our mixture to be good. Yep. Where is it? It's so hot, my hands are like burning. Yikes. Okay. I think it's done now. Make sure we mixed it really well. I'm gonna test this. Okay. Oops. All right. Sorry for that. Okay. Now, step 3 is to let this mixture sit overnight. Step 4 is
says, the next day you will see that the crystal has formed in the bowl. Scoop the crystals out of the cup and lay them out on the paper towel to dry. Image A, whatever that is. These should sit out for at least 12 hours. All right, guys. Step 3 said let this mixture sit overnight. So we'll see you in the morning. Guys, it's the next day, and as you can see here, we have our aluminum sulphate crystals, and we have scooped them onto a paper towel. And now we're going to be moving on to step 2, making your geode.
So first it says here I need to shine our UV flashlight on them, and
whoa,
it's closed, but it's glowing without the UV flashlight.
What? No.
Look, in the pack. That's what you get if for people who don't believe in science.
This is so cool.
I think it's because of the fluorescent dye.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's doing that. You know, shining out the UV flashlight.
Yeah. Whee.
This part doesn't. You know, this portion right here. This part doesn't shine. See, this part doesn't glow. Only the rest of these parts do.
Only the parts with the fluorescent dye in it glow.
Yeah. These parts.
Let's see.
Oh, are there any parts in yours that don't glow?
Like this whole part. This whole part.
That is a lot.
And then this.
For me, just like a little portion. Just this portion right here. See that right there?
My light's flickering.
Ooh, you're just turning it off and on. Okay, guys.
Okay, guys. Now we're going to be moving on to the process of step 2, making your geode. So first on the instructions it says, spread out some newspapers under your work area before you start. We already did that. Then lay out all your materials out in front of you before you begin. We did that too. Then it says, measure out about 75 milliliters of plaster and pour it into a paper or plastic cup.
We need to do that. Now, let's see what step 2 says. It says, add a pinch of fluorescent dye to the plaster mix and mix together. There's some stuff that we need to do.
Let's do this. Okay, guys, we already did the process, and now we're going to explain it.
So first what we did is that we put some plaster mix into a strawberry container, then poured 50 ml of water into the strawberry container. Then we put some
fluorescent dye,
then stirred it together, then poured it into the mold,
free of any clumps.
But you may want to work fast before the plaster in the water dries up. And some may have dried, so you want to scoop it out with your popsicle stick like that. Then we put our aluminum sulphate crystals on.
And then, now, this is what it looks like. You guys, now all we have to do is wait for 12 hours.
And we have to make sure that all these aluminum sulphate crystals are stuck to the plastic mold. And it still glows. See that green stuff there? But I bet when it's dark, it'll glow a lot. Okay, guys, as you can see, it's the next day, and our plaster mix with aluminum sulphate crystals has completely dried up. And for some reason, there's a bit of orange there. Wonder why that's there.
And for proof, nothing's coming out.
Boom. Now let's take a look at the instructions.
So on the instruction, it says, oh boy, looks like we're gonna need to repeat step 1 all over again. Except that we're gonna be pouring it into the mold, not into a plastic cup.
Anyway, let's do this. Okay guys, as you can see, we already have our solution here.
Now we're going to explain it.
So first what we did is we got 120 ml of hot boiled water heated to 2 to 3 minutes. Then we got 40 ml of aluminum sulphate, and then we
mixed it thoroughly and made sure it was all grinded into powder.
Then we added a pinch of fluorescent dye.
And then we mixed the aluminum sulphate and the fluorescent dye together. Now all we have to do is wait for the solution to cool down.
Then we pour all the cooled solution into the mold. And it feels pretty cool to me. So now I'm gonna pour it in here. Now the aluminum sulphate is coming in.
Let's see.
Come on, aluminum sulphate, get out.
Oh, it's not really much solution.
Oh, and when you pour the solution, make sure to fill it to the brim.
Yeah.
Which is right
You don't want
here.
to be filling it too much. Okay, guys. Now we're done pouring the solution into the plastic mold. Now all we have to do is wait for
1
2,
to
3
days. Oh, and the longer you wait, the more crystals you get. That's the old saying.
And also, after 3 days, we will show you what the crystals look like. Okay, guys, now we've been waiting for 3 days, and this is how our geodes have turned out.
Now all we have to do is push the geode out of the plastic mold.
But I don't think mine is ready yet because it's still wet.
As you can see, just a bit of liquid here.
Yeah.
But mine is completely dry. Whoa! Whoa! It's a perfect geode. Now, all I have to do is let it dry for 1 day. Then, I can paint this part right here.
Yeah,
That's
with the glow-in-the-dark paint we're going to do later.
Yeah. So, this is how my geode has turned out. And, whoa, I better wash the mold. It's pretty messy. Good thing this is reusable. I'm just going to give you one quick look at my geode. And now I'm going to use my UV flashlight and see how it glows. Whoa, it glows just like the picture on the box.
And also, I think the fluorescent dye worked on mine because my geode is kind of yellow.
Yeah, that's why it's glowing. Without the fluorescent dye, this wouldn't be glowing. But his is a little bit yellowish for some reason.
Because of the fluorescent dye.
And this is how his. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's cool. It's a bit yellowish. Wonder why it's yellow.
Whoa.
It looks like kind of like when you take it out, it's already wet. I'm just like, how is it wet? You let it dry. It's like an orange shell.
Orange shell, that's weird.
Not full orange shell, but yeah. And then this is like a flat surface of a rock. And I'm just gonna let this dry for 1 day, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Then we're gonna paint the shell, as I told you before.
Okay, guys, now I've taken out my geode of the plastic mold out of the plastic mold, and here's how it turned out.
And as you can see, our geodes here have dried completely, and now we're going to paint them with the colors
Pink and purple.
Oh, and if you're thinking this is ordinary paint, it's not. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. See? So technically what we're going to do is we're going to paint the shell here.
Yeah, not the geode.
Yeah, but it's pretty ugly. So now, let's get to it.
Okay, guys. Now I'm gonna be using pink,
and I'm gonna be using purple. That's what you see. I have our hatch open. Now let's paint with this glow-in-the-dark paint. Man, I did not mean for myself to be so. Painting my geode here, but my brother isn't quite done yet. I'm just gonna show you how my geode, how I painted my geode. Here it looks like that. Looks pretty good, don't you think?
Okay, I'm done too.
Now we're gonna
Leave this for 1 hour and then to see if the paint dries.
And then we're gonna turn off all the lights in the night and see if it glows. Okay guys, as you can see, the paint on our geode shell has dried.
And this is the final product. We've been waiting so much days for this, and this is how our geode turned out.
It's simply been around 10 days. And we're gonna shine our UV flashlight on our shell and whoa, it actually glows.
Kinda.
But I bet it would be more satisfying when
Once we turn off all the lights and then shine our UV flashlights on it to see if the crystals glow or the shell.
And don't you see a similarity from this geode to this box? Mine's like it, except that my shell's painted purple, not pink.
Mine is, so mine looks exactly like it.
Not exactly, because that's green. Now we're gonna shine our light on it. It's like greenish.
Yeah.
The fluorescent dye was yellow, so I still don't understand.
Yeah, I just don't understand it.
Maybe this is a green light or something.
Yeah.
Could be.
Now we're gonna turn off all the lights.
And don't forget, right now Mother's Day is coming up, and this would be a perfect gift for my mother. And we'll be making a video on that too.
Okay, guys, as you can see, the lights are turned off, but not all of them.
And now we're gonna shine our UV flashlight on them. It's more satisfying when all the lights are turned off. As you can see, like the shell glows a little. Like right after you run the UV flashlight, it makes it so it just stays like that for a minute or two.
I know. Not like a minute, it just stays like that for like 2 seconds or something.
Whoa, look at this. Look closely, very closely.
I'm gonna show that on my shell.
Now I'm gonna try it on the crystals.
Whoa, I think I see
It's
a
like cool.
It's like a star formation or something. Huh?
So like,
No, look. It's like a little star shape. It's like stars.
this is super cool. Look, it's like when you shine the UV flashlight on them, it like stays like that. It's so satisfying at the moment.
It glows. It's glowing pretty good.
It's like space. It's like
Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video.
Please subscribe to this video, like and share with everyone you know.
And we really enjoyed making these geodes, and we will be back to you with another interesting topic. Bye.
Bye.